Very good morning to sir and also my fellow friends. Okay, today I want to talk the persuasive speech is about the sports can boost learning effectiveness. And the purpose is to convince my audience that children must exercise, especially children who are still studying. And it is because as long as people have to exercise or do sports bring many benefits, including strengthening the learning ability. So for the introduction, all work and no play make Jack a dull boy. It's a very famous English proverb, and we have already heard it at least once in a lifetime. Sports play is a very important part in everyone's lives, and it can help participants learn various benefits such as teamwork, coordination, and also help maintain physical health. It is very important to take time out of a busy and spend time in sports activities to ensure that we have a healthy body and are in an active state. It's because in order to live a happy life, it is very important that a person is mentally, physically, and emotionally in a healthy style. Then, people at different stages need to exercise or do sports. Therefore, children who are still studying need exercise very much. It's because it's very important for them to consolidate their ideas and educate them to exercise while they are still young. Therefore, exercise can help them to be better and understand that the importance of their physical activity. So, my name is Puivan, numbermetry 27001 and 5. In the next part, I will convince you why one must exercise or do sport to improve the efficiency of learning, especially for the children or students who are still studying. And for the first one, sports or doing exercise, after that our body will produce some substances. And then here I will give you one thing that I find it very interesting and reasonable, which is in Chicago there is a middle school nearby that implements a 0-hour physical education program that is before the formal class. The students are required when they arrive at school around 7 o'clock in the morning, they must go for running and exercise until the students' heartbeat has reached the maximum value of 70% of the maximum oxygen uptake. And for the beginning of this plan, the most of children parents oppose it. Children don't get up early to go to school and then go to the playground to run for a few laps. After that, while they learn do this and doze off quickly, the facts have proved that the situation is just the opposite. The students are more awake, the classroom atmosphere is also good, and the students' memory and concentration have also increased a lot. Then, the studies have proved that when we exercise, we produce dopamine, serotonin, and norepinephrine. These three neurotransmitters are all related to learning. What is dopamine? Dopamine is a positive emotional substance. If you want to be happy, you must have more dopamine in your brain. There is also the nucleus accumbens, which is also the center of our happiness, and a dopamine receptor. And we will also observe that the mood of people after sports is usually happy. This is because usually after a sports game, we will see that the mood of all children is both excited and good temper. And then the serotonin is directly related to our emotions and memories. If serotonin is increased, memory will become better and learning effect will also become better. This can allow many antidepressants to be blocked and restores the serotonin in the brain. So there will be more serotonin in the brain. And the last, positive adrenaline is directly to our attention. When the adrenaline secretes the most, it will face the enemy and decide to fighting. Therefore, positive adrenaline can enhance children's concentration. At the same time, students will be very happy and they will very attentive in class. Remembering everything, learning ability will be very good, and self-confidence also can be supplemented. And the second one, exercise or do sport is a channel to vent the bad emotions. Firstly, sports can also strengthen cooperation to tacit understanding between teams, because the 21st century is say we have returned to the way the power of teams survive and compete with other companies. Most people have never paid much attention to the importance of sports. This is because we have often seen teachers using physical education to supplement other subjects such as English and mathematics. And we also did not realize that the Greeks actually saw the importance of physical education more than 2000 years ago. Therefore, after understanding the root causes, human violent tendency and aggressiveness, we should all do our best to do the sports and let this bad emotion have proper channels for venting. And for the third point, it can deprivation of sports, which means that it deprives the ability to grow and also improve learning. I see that many parents always say has such a misunderstanding. They think the exercise is a waste of time and energy. In fact, sports and wisdom and directly be related. I discovered that one thing, there was an experiment that studied in relationship between sports and academic performance of 500 students. This study found that children who took 1 hour of physical education every day will have better test scores. And one more thing I want to add, not only children, even though the college student is also have good academic performance after participating in sports event. And then the scientists also know exercise is related to emotion. How do I say like this? Facts have proved that exercise can actually help inhibit the activation of the amygdala of our human brain and prevent the emergence of negative emotion. It's because we can see that usually people who have finished having fun and very excited, not like be too depressed. Another thing is that the faster our brain blood flow, the more oxygen hemoglobin can be transported into cells. So we can be better using the brain to think and also to be able store more memories. And I want to give an example. For when we play basketball, know that it's a sport fits the evolutionary purpose is very well. It needs to be carried out the quick eyes, quick hands, quick feet, and quick decisions. It takes only 1,000 second players to get the ball as I decide whether to shoot or pass it to the others. If it is shoot ball by itself, the brain must immediately calculate the probability of the ball being shoot into the basket, including the resulting. If it does not make a shoot, it will be taken away and it will not be able to participate in the next game. So, in the conclusion, sports is not only a waste of time, but also conductive everyone learning and also can boost the learning effectiveness. And then parents can ensure that their children can do anything sports, such as playing ball, swimming, running, and so on. At the same time, more exercise can not only reduce the enhanced suffering from diseases, but also save social causes caused by various chronic diseases such as depressions. Moreover, only a healthy body can use the long-term knowledge and also skill to extreme. And this also allows us to understand that sports can promote the integration of brain function is beneficial for them and also enhance thinking and memories. So thus parents must let go and encourage their children to participate in various sports such as playing ball, swimming, and so on. It's because in this way it can make children grow up better, whether physically, emotionally, or spiritually. So that's all for me. For the sports can boost our learning effectiveness, especially children. That's all for me. Thank you.